Are you looking for the best saltwater spinning reels? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best saltwater spinning reels on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. PENN Slammer 3 Spinning Fishing Reel. Let's start with the best offshore saltwater spinning reel, the PENN Slammer 3. It has rightfully earned this title by being not just smooth and incredibly durable, but also having the most powerful drag system. First off, it comes with 7+1 stainless steel ball bearings. 5+1 ball bearings are already more than enough for a smooth fishing reel, so imagine what 7+1 ball bearings can do. As for durability, a full metal body and an IPX6 sealed body and spool guarantee a long-lasting reel. A full metal body means no part of the body is plastic, resulting in a stronger reel. And with the body and spool IPX6 sealed, even if you sprayed it with a high-pressure hose, no water would get into the reel. In other words, you'll never see sand or water in your reel. These pretty much bring the chances of corrosion down to zero. This is one fishing reel that won't ever be affected by corrosion. Finally, this reel is unbeatable in drag force. When you're up against monster saltwater fish, you'll need at least 25 pounds of drag, and ideally 30 pounds. Unfortunately, 30 pounds of drag is hard to come by, and when it does, only in very large reel sizes. Amazingly, at only reel size 3,500, this reel already offers 30 pounds of drag. This is the only fishing reel that will allow you to tackle humongous fish with such a small reel size. Number 2. Daiwa BG Spinning Reel. Up next is the best inshore spinning reel, the Daiwa BG. The Daiwa BG spinning reel combines smoothness, durability, and a robust drag in a budget-friendly saltwater spinning reel. Featuring 6+1 ball bearings, the Daiwa BG smoothness is definitely more than satisfactory. The waterproof drag system also keeps water out, and together with the corrosion-resistant aluminum body, makes the Daiwa BG more than able to take a beating. However, the most attractive part of this reel is its drag system. The Daiwa BG boasts a waterproof carbon automatic drag (ATD) system. This system delivers a more stable and progressive drag. It minimizes the chances of losing your catch as the ATD adapts to every phase of the fight. In the beginning phase, it works faster and more progressively. Later on in the middle phase, it provides a firmer hold for cranking power. The drag system adjusts itself on autopilot, thus the name automatic drag. Furthermore, its 17.6 pounds of drag at only size 3,500 is already sufficient for the biggest inshore fishes. The only downsides of this reel are weight and maintenance. It's somewhat heavy compared to other reels of similar size. It also takes more maintenance to stay in tip-top condition since it isn't sealed. Also, make sure not to tighten the brass nut that connects the bail and reel frame too much. If you're having issues with smoothness, you probably tightened it just a tad too much, which was what I did in the beginning. Number 3. Shimano Stradic CI4 Plus. The Shimano Stradic CI4 Plus spinning has no equal when it comes to lightness. How light is it? About half of the Daiwa BG's weight when comparing between the same size. No other fishing reel has ever achieved this legendary feat. This otherworldly lightness makes any kind of fishing a breeze. Apart from being a light reel beyond belief, it's also smooth with 6+1 ball bearings and has a good max drag weight of 19.8 pounds. The one drawback with this reel is its drag. I know this may be confusing since I said its max drag weight was good, but hear me out. A max drag weight of 19.8 pounds is great for size 3000. Nevertheless, 19.8 pounds may be able to take on any inshore fish, but offshore fishes are larger. This means you can land some decent-sized offshore fishes, but the larger ones will be off limits to you. As long as you're not targeting large offshore fish, or you're only fishing inshore, this reel is the perfect lightweight reel. If you're looking for the lightest reel in the world to fish with, look no further. Number 4. PENN Spinfisher 6 Spinning Fishing Reel. For those who fancied the PENN Slammer 3 but were put off by its price, you're in for a treat. The PENN Spinfisher 6 is in essence, a cheaper PENN Slammer 3. Don't let the word cheaper fool you though. you're still getting a top-of-the-line fishing reel that's smooth, durable, and able to handle the largest fish species. So what exactly makes it a viable alternative to the PENN Slammer 3? For starters, both these reels have a full metal body and both have a sealed body and spool. But here's where they start to differ. The PENN Slammer 3 is IPX6 sealed, while the PENN Spinfisher 6 is IPX5 sealed. All this means is that the PENN Spinfisher 6 can only withstand a low-pressure hoses spray. Since the force from waves will never even come close to a hose's low-pressure spray, IPX5 is already adequate to keep all the sand and water out. The PENN Spinfisher 6 is also similar to the PENN Slammer 3 in smoothness and drag. With 5+1 ball bearings, it's a bit less smooth, albeit still smooth. And it's also able to produce 30 pounds of drag force, just at a larger reel of size 6500. Number 5. KastKing Sharky 3 Fishing Reel. The final reel on this list is the best budget saltwater spinning reel, the KastKing Sharky 3. When I saw the price of this reel, I couldn't believe my eyes. It wasn't because of how low the price was, but rather how much value I was getting for the price. What if I told you that this budget reel is smoother and lighter than the PENN Slammer 3 and has an even stronger drag? I'm not kidding. Equipped with 10+1 stainless steel ball bearings, it's got 3 more than the PENN Slammer 3, which makes it smoother. The PENN Slammer 3 weighs 13.9 ounces at size 3500. This reel weighs a mere 10.2 ounces at size 4000. The PENN Slammer 3 generates 30 pounds of drag at size 3500. This reel does it at size 1000, and comes in a sleek KastKing box, which I really liked. At this point, you're probably wondering how the heck this reel is 3 times cheaper than the PENN Slammer 3. Well, the catch with this reel is that it requires lots of maintenance. Unlike the other reels on this list, the KastKing Sharky 3 has to be washed much more thoroughly.